And then the next thing is make sure
Rest.
then back to the side, you don't undo yourself in the world. So that's responsibility for yourself. And then if you get halfway from the back, family, contributing to your community, doing all those things in a harmonious manner. That's ultimately the end of those possibilities. Which is not a good idea. I just think about it as, I think actions that healing power. And I do think about it as a part of I got that a lot from psychological
Cosmic might return.
categorical imperative. Because Kant believes that and universal, that would be beneficial. But Piaget,
So many objects of power, but they will have to wait for
one
now.
of the basis for the emergence of the system of human ethics was an equitable form of reciprocity power. So that, for example, or I give you this example of that. My granddaughter now has discovered a new game.
Quantum magic.
It's a Piaget game. And she so she has this thing. And her game is she gives you the food. And then you take it.
So long,
And then
turret.
you get back. And then you get back. Amazing game. To give up something. To let go of
Quantum magic.
and to trust someone else to return it to you. Playing it, and then you can play with it.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint.
And the
Keep
other
up the
thing
momentum. Friends, gather around.
That's sort of distances her a bit. Then you show her, pick it up and give it to her. She's happy about that because what she sees is that the principle of reciprocity can maintain itself across a set of transformations. And that's really exciting for her. Or you can give her the wheel and you can get back to the initiative or you can throw it away. So that's what she gets. And then
Quantum magic. I'm doing this my way.
Your powers are mine!
Born again. Judge. Executioner.
Heaven!
I'll put it this way, when I give this back to my grandfather, I'm not able to and that was the point that is that, and this deep reciprocity and trust is part of the social contract, and it is precisely the
Get that
antidote
vehicle
to
moving again!
what precisely, since we're going to pursue this, what precisely is toxic masculinity, as opposed to, say, toxic femininity or toxic humanity? What exactly is it?
This is the moment the whole exchange pivots. And it's worth slowing down here because what Peterson just did is actually a classic move that most people never see coming until it's already too late. He didn't argue against toxic masculinity. He didn't dismiss the concern. He simply asked her to define the thing she brought up. That's it. And suddenly the person who walked up to that mic with full confidence doesn't have an answer. Think about that for a second. She came prepared with a question about a concept she clearly cares about. And when asked to explain what that concept actually means, she's asking the audience for help. This is what happens when we absorb phrases from social media and political spaces without ever pressure testing them. The phrase sounds meaningful. It feels meaningful. But the moment someone asks you to put a precise definition on it, the whole thing starts to crack. Peterson isn't being cool here. He's doing what any serious intellectual should do. He's treating the conversation like it matters enough to require actual definitions. Because if you can't define what you're fighting against, how do you know when you fixed it?
No, I wasn't fine. Let's do it.
Okay guys, so that we really have to move on. There will be more questions later on. There will be a lot of opportunity now, but I think let's if you Okay, so let's define it shortly. Alright, so. Okay. I think that the moment when you kind of let's say that you kind of cross over the boundary neglects the freedom of the opposite gender or whatsoever. So that's
My anger is healthy.
But that would also be called feminine.
There's still so much to do.
Sure.
And then also, you,
Get that vehicle moving again.
but
Okay, so before we move on, let me point something out. I was willing to undertake a healing line of discussion. Allow
Your powers are mine.
Judge! Jury! Executioner!
And so part of what's happening in this is that we're required ethically to continue a case where our jury is likely to actually constitutes the meaning of the phrase. And if you push it, you find very rapidly that's very, very, very difficult to find. And different.
I am at your
And
service.
so if it's a matter of transgressing against the boundaries of gender appropriate behavior, which is already something universal and normal, behavior, it's something that generally tends not
Born again!
And that's really what this entire exchange comes down to. It's not about who won or lost. It's not about Peterson being harsh or the feminist being unprepared. It's about something much more fundamental. We have entire cultural movements built on phrases that almost nobody can actually define under pressure. Toxic masculinity gets thrown around in classrooms, news segments, and political speeches like it's the most self-evident concept in the world. But the second you sit across from someone who asks you to spell it out precisely, not emotionally, not vaguely, but precisely, most people freeze. And here's the thing, that's not entirely their fault. We live in an era where slogans travel faster than the ideas behind them. A phrase can go from a niche academic paper to a mainstream talking point in about 48 hours, and most people absorbing it never go back to ask what it actually means at its core. Peterson's point at the end is the one that should stick with you the longest. If the definition of toxic masculinity is simply crossing boundaries or violating someone else's freedom, well, that behavior has no gender. That's just called being a bad person. And we already have words for that. So next time you hear a phrase that sounds important, do what Peterson did here. Stop. Ask for the definition. Because the strength of any argument lives or dies on the clarity of the words behind it. Anyway, that's my take.
Want a match?
Welcome back to some requires some ground. It argued with Cosmo's hero game. Bonnie is Zern, playing his brand in the below. It's you, Zern. Up against the best Rostov players in Europe and the rest. Here. It ain't best to set the Rostov versus Zern Hill for a home story company. And the 7 best cheese that you thermal sold off in Home Story Cup. Want your match? A $10,000 tournament in person. So before we start on this track, you smash that like. Let me go. The Cosmos Heroes.
Only 6
$1,790
Jury!
from this video.
Executioner!
Don't let anything stand in your way.
So thank you for watching. Hopefully you've had a good day so far.
Born again!
As you thermal start, and the bro, not even an attempt. Just a second gap. You have my curiosity. This.
Your power
Well,
is
this is back
mine.
then. Alright?
Hell
It's a bold move. See if it works out.
The final 10 seconds.
He's not Billy a Roach for. So it's not just your dime a dozen road chalk. Okay, they're not very common, but they're certainly not rare. But rushing to lair
I have
is
risen.
definitely a bit more of a scare. Some might argue is somewhat unfair, but you shouldn't lose. Well, Geralt, a single Zergling will nibble on the probe. At some point, he might notice there's no Zergling speed. And, oh, he saw the second it's just a lair. Well, the first probe will eventually be hunted down. A second probe is sent down.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Oh, pick me! Pick me!
Please.
You don't have to be a witch to find the magic in this world, but it does help. Unleash your chaos, Jubilee, and let it flow through me.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I thought the Horsemen of the Apocalypse were supposed to be scary.
Look who's talking! I've seen security guards at the mall more intimidating than you.
Funny, but you won't be laughing when you see me in action.
I have a feeling I will. But I'll try to keep it to myself.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
After all I've sacrificed to get where I am, I'm sure as heck not about to give up now.
Ah, that's better.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Capture the mission area!
Excuse me!
A form of life!
Feeling stronger already.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. They've almost got it!
I'm opening a portal. Good medicine.
Us against the world! No winner yet. Going to overtime!
Tremble before fast!
The one below all.
checking this place out.
They found my weakness. We need help.
Control lost. No winner yet. Going to overtime.
Mortal pain is no match for the Sorcerer Supreme.
Wanna look like an idiot? Write a genius. Sister Sage and
Magic and
Ozymandias are the
science
exact
in
same
perfect
character.
unison.
Smartest person alive,
Interesting.
Polymath, and the antagonistic mastermind in a hyper-violent superhero deconstruction filled with lots and lots and lots of gore. But
30
one of them
seconds
is
before you
praised
attack.
as
Get
the
ready.
smartest villain in all of fiction, while the other gets called an idiot by her show's own fans.
lady you
And
were
no,
looking for.
before the keyboard warriors click off, this isn't the internet being racist or sexist. We love Mr. Terrific.
could
We
take
love
down a
Princess
dragon.
Bubblegum. This is a
guy's a
writing
whole
problem.
different level.
There are 3 things that separate a real genius from someone LARPing as one. Miss Even
The
won,
battle
and the
starts in
only
5,
idiot in the room is the
4,
writer.
3,
The first
2,
difference between these
1.
2 evil geniuses
All you need
is
to
that
do
one
is
is
capture the
too
mission
smart
area.
and the other one is
Got it?
actually smart. And no, you didn't hear
There
that
is
wrong.
only
Too
one
smart because the
Sorcerer
genius is so
Supreme.
impossibly smart. They snap your suspension of disbelief in half because being a genius doesn't mean you can see the future or be all God. Even the smartest people in history have made the prediction that leads often have been one to deeply get a the atomic bomb. But a better example is Sir Francis Galton, who is the greatest statistician to have ever lived. He was the person to discover regression to the mean and the inventor of the weather map. He was also the person who introduced the use of surveys and questionnaires for collecting data from users. But none of that is how he slowly became more Feel the wrath of the Galton is best known for creating and naming
By the
eugenics.
shades of the
And he was so wrong about it that it overshadowed every other part of his work. Let me put the difference in the most simple way to the audience. The pure smart character doesn't agree, and the audience goes, yeah, that's it. No one says that. The acting smart character doesn't agree, and the audience goes, holy cheese balls, you're from that. The actually smart genius's logic is something you can follow. The too smart genius's logic runs circles around it. They have no clue whether everything's going according to their plan or if everything is going wrong. It's like I quote, any idiot can be complicated. It takes a genius to be simple. And that's the biggest trap writers fall into in writing. They overcomplicate the mastermind's plan because they
Tremble before fast!
Now, an easy way to make a genius believable is to narrow the scope of their genius. Because that's how real geniuses actually work. That's why the higher you climb in education, the narrower the subject gets. Einstein was a physics prodigy, and the awkward in a room full of people. The charismatic Saul Goodman can lead and manipulate anyone in the room, but can't pass a chemic medicine that's 99% pure. But Sister Sage and Ozymandias are whole polymaths, supposedly brilliant at everything, which should make them the two hardest geniuses on Earth to pull off. They don't just nail it,
By the eye of Agamotto!
Sister Sage is often described as an idiot thing to genius looks like. And honestly, because for some reason, people think the only thing geniuses do when they open their mouth is quote Shakespeare. So let's get into the Master Plan in Season 4. He radicalizes his base, manufactured tension with his supporters. Feel the wrath! Victoria Newell, everyone's favorite strategist,
No winner
to their
yet.
side,
Going to
strong arms
overtime.
millionaires into prison, and turns private prisons into internment camp for dissenters. The logic being, if the president dies, the VP takes over and you get a world where Soups rule with zero oversight. Then, she sends a shape-shifting assassin disguised as Starlight to kill President-elect Robert Singer, a guy who wants
Watching
more
this spot
laws
might be
regulating
smart.
Soups. It fails, but she walks away with footage of Singer complaining about a failed attempt on Venus Line, which she can spin to praise Singer as the one who wanted to really build. Cut to the finale, Butcher suddenly gets magical powers and kills Newman. Sage turns to Homelander and how the Newman's death was the plan all along.
These
And that she
mechanical
knows he did it because he was first. She blacks the photo, Singer gets arrested for a murder he didn't commit, and then leaves Calhoun, who promptly calls for resolutions, declares martial law, reunites the Soup police force, to the country. I'm not even really mentioned in the five yet, but you see the problem, right? Almost everything you want to master the plan is the power stuff that will happen. And this means that, like the metaphorical figure, looks the metaphorical back, and everything is going according to plan. A plan so convoluted, it depends on a dozen things going perfectly right. Every one of them down to pure
No
chance,
winner yet.
and somehow they all
Going to
lie. The
overtime.
test is dead simple. If your reaction to the plan working is, there's no way you should know that this is roulette wheel, not a plan. The only way it flies is if the character is basically a god, a psychic, or a super intelligent AI, and even then it's hanging.
Well, you can't